I'm just adjusting this. I hope you can hear me clearly. It's what I don't want it to do. Nope. Do the right thing. Yeah. Can't have it that high, I guess. Love and guidance to all my gods and goddesses, empress and empresses, princess, princes, kings and queens, bitches and bitches. I can't forget about them. I'll never forget about them because you know why? There's levels to the bullshit. Because it's levels to the bullshit. And I'm singing that from the heart today. This evening, I should say. I just come to you with a simple message. I hope you can see me clearly. Yeah, clear enough, I guess. Now, I'm going to just say what I wrote and then I'm going to express from there. Straight from the Most High, from the Creator. Some people leave you no choice but to love yourself. Sometimes God sends people in your life to show you how unkind you've been to yourself. And to treat yourself better than you've been treating yourself. Don't grow bitter because you can miss out on God's precious gifts. Don't grow bitter because someone that you trusted and loved very dearly and you will go to the moon and back for, or go above and beyond for, or will do anything for. And then the day you find out that that person or those people were BS, backstabbers, you grow bitter. And someone so amazing can come in your life, and because you're angry at what others have done and just convinced, like if they were like that, the first group of people was like that, then guess what? The second group of people will be like that. Change your perspective in the way that you think. Those were lessons to get you prepared for the real deal Holyfield. I recall a story in the Bible, I believe, of someone passing on. And they walked up to a room. Their name was on the door. They opened the door. Wow. Wow, these are all my gifts. They're unopened? Shit, is this for me to open now? God said no. Actually, you were supposed to open them when you were on earth. But since You wanted to please people more than please the Most High or yourself and what you wanted. Since you went the way of others, and it's not like the ones that you're people pleasing are righteous people, are truth tellers, are one of value. You're pleasing people who is not trying to see God's plan through. You are pleasing people who weren't trying to see my plan through. Which meant that you had to please yourself and step into righteousness. But you didn't want that. You want people to like you. You didn't want people to shame you. You didn't want to be embarrassed. Even though the truth may seem embarrassing, it's still the truth. And it would have helped someone else along. But you wanted to look good. So since you wanted to look good, these are all the gifts you didn't get a chance to open. And I was going to throw some sugar on top. And you see, the Most High sugar on top is not humans' sugar on top. Humans are just like you and I. Yes, we are all gods and goddesses. But there is someone above us. When we don't do the right thing, shame on us. When we get a little extra back and we know, say if someone, my apologies, if someone gave you $10, 2 5s stuck together, but they only meant to give you 1 5. The righteous thing would be, here's your other 5. Did you mean to give me this? And they might bend in good intentions to give you that extra 5. But you didn't know that because they didn't say it. Some people pocket the 5, don't say anything. But just because the human didn't notice it doesn't mean that the Most High does not. At the end of the day, thank you. I thank the Most High for being a part of this, because if the Most High was not a part of this, a lot of people will get over. And yes, when you see people, when you see your enemies, or when you see someone who is not righteous and not doing the right thing get above you or win the battle that they surely should have lost, you get discouraged. Don't get discouraged, because there's a bigger picture. God is the bigger picture. The Most High is the bigger picture. Sometimes there's a group of people getting mistreated. And instead of you just getting justice for you, we got to get justice for the group. It's a group of people being mistreated. It's a group of people being lied on. It's a group of people being mistreated. I'm just going to say that again. Who better to dot all the I's and cross all the T's than the Most High? I love the Most High. I love the Most High. Plenty of times I have said some things and I have cursed God. I'm not going to lie. And not saying curse God, but I have talked and asked in anger. Are you on my side? I don't want to grow bitter. I don't want to live in hate. At the end of the day, people who have hurt you or harmed you or lied on you, spit on your name, when you have been nothing but gold to them, when you have been nothing but a good cooked meal, a hearty good meal, something that'll keep them dancing. They have to live with that. Don't grow bitter. And I used to think about the gifts when I heard the story. I used to think like, wow, I really want to open my gifts here. Someone can use your story. A lot of people out there have been lied to. You're beautiful. Inside and out. You know, no matter what people say to you. Even Jesus. Yahushua, Yeshua. I read that entire story and I couldn't help but to think like you motherfuckers. You betrayed the one man who was assisting. But sometimes people don't want the help because of the skeletons in their closet. They're like, I'll just die. I'll face God when that's time. But every day we face God, whether you think so or not. Whether you want to believe it or not, you facing God every day. Every day that you wake up, when you walk outside in that wilderness, when you go out there, you are taking a chance. I want the Most High all around me all the time, y'all. The Most High is. You don't know, just because somebody is in this physical world with this physical skin, and they might have jewelries and cars, and you're like, oh, I worship them. But underneath, they have no morals, no integrity, no honesty. And then the moment you find that out, because you were looking at the outer appearance. You were looking at the Rolex. You was looking at the shoes, the $1,000 shoes, $10,000. But underneath, I'm going to say what we're thinking, and I'm going to skedaddle. Or I'm going to, whatever. I remember in Training Day, when Denzel Washington went to the man's house with Jake, after Jake smoked the crack. He scoped his house out, had a drink with him. Jake believed that to be his friend. Towards the end of the movie, Denzel came up with 4 other narcs. Bust in the man's house. And then killed the man, took the man's money that was in the kitchen basement, underneath the floor. After all that was said and done, Jake went outside, told Denzel, "That was your friend. That was your friend." He said, "Why? Because he knew my first name?" That part seems to make me laugh each and every time I hear it. Because you assume, or just because you assume they know your first name, they're your friend. They are not your friend. Your own family will shank you if they get a chance. So, saying that to say this. Don't please no people. The end of the movie, Jake was about to lose his life. So he had to guess what? What I just said. Some people leave you no choice but to love yourself. Because he was about to kill him. He paid somebody to kill him. But glory be the Most High, right? Because stuff like this happens, even though it's a movie. He saved his cousin who was going to get raped. God has a plan for each and last one of us. Your choices are your choices. Cause and effect is real. If I tear this up right now, if I tear this piece of paper down the middle, it's tore. I can glue it back together, yeah. But the tear, the scar will still be there. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. The end of the day. So be wise of your decision making. When it's dealing with some people who don't give a fuck about you. They just want what's going to get them happy for the moment. Or if it's going to benefit them in material wise. Other than building the inside. They're operating on the outside. The richest people in the world are the unhappiest. The poorest people in the world are the happiest. One more thing. A group of homeless people was sitting on the outside at the bus stop having a funky good time. Great good time. I wanted to go the fuck over there. I'm like, am I invited? Am I worthy enough to be in your square? All the money in the world will not make you happy. Deuce, deuce. Kiss, kiss. Talk to you soon.